Hello everyone, this is KJ. Welcome back to Planet Crafter. We haven't played Planet Crafter since May of 2022. Our last episode aired, I think it was May 7th-ish of 2022. I've deleted all of those saves. And today we're going to start a brand new one. If you haven't seen Planet Crafter before, I want to give you a quick view. You start out with a planet that looks like that. Ugh. And you work your way up, and eventually it gets greener and greener. You can see how it's still a little bit brown there, and greener and greener. Let's take a look at where we are at. We are actually in the most advanced save. I'm actually not liking that movement. Let's go back into options and graphics, gameplay, audio controls. There we go. And we're going to lift that up a little bit more. Apply and close. There we go. That's a little bit better. The funny thing is that this is the game that's been messing up my other games because all the buttons are in different places, and we'll get to that. So I must have put myself to sleep watching the screen here. Let's see here, because I only have a couple of things left. This I'm really looking forward to. I need to build more of those. That's done. That's done. So just a few things left, and we'll take a look at the big board if I can remember exactly where it is. This most advanced save, we're swimming with the fishes. Hopefully we're getting out of there. There we go. And I've got a whole section of fish tanks here. I thought I was going to have to put in another row of fish tanks to get to that big fish pond. And we got our DNA. We got our incubator here. And we've got lots and lots of silkworms. I'm not sure I needed those. They do come in handy. Let's see here. That's my auto crafter. Is it full of stuff? No. Okay, I picked it up. Good deal. Yeah, I don't use a shredder generally. I might have one. There's one right there. Looks like a coffee dispenser. Alright, here's the board. We're at 0.12% to the next stage, which does not exist yet. That's the update we're waiting for. We've got numbers that are moving here. Insects. And it looks like oxygen is moving still. Pressure's still moving, which is amazing. We do not need oxygen. If you look in the lower left corner, you can see that it says oxygen is infinite until you go underwater. And then you gotta have your oxygen tanks on. And there we're getting negative 3.3 per second drain on the oxygen because we have a oxygen filter. So this is my most advanced save. I've got these giganto heaters. These things are massive. And there's one of the little tree spreaders. My favorite trees are the ones that do the least. They literally do the least that they can do, but these are absolutely my favorite trees. Is there a bug up there, or is that a seed? I think that's a seed. So we got these huge tree spreaders. They're massive. I didn't even know they spun until I was watching Moose Gaming last night, I think it was, and noticed that his was spinning. We've got our huge pressure thingies here, pressure drills. Once you get to this stage, you really don't need a whole lot of that original transformation equipment, so you can break it down to just a few and concentrate just on your animals and oxygen. Here's my little butterfly things. I'm waiting for the big ones. Oh my gosh, I'm thirsty. So we drink the water, we can breathe the air. Give me more water. Hello? Here we go. I still have a couple of these hanging around. Haven't bothered with that yet. We are, however, going to start a brand new game. I'm not going to start you out at this advanced stage because it's really just going around collecting stuff. Like, I haven't gotten hardly any of the golden chests yet. Not even 100% sure. Oh, that's plankton and stuff. Not even 100% sure where specialty is. None of my labels are on. Oh, this is the old base. That's right. I was moving my base. That's how that happens. I've got some planters up here. Not enough, but I've got a few. Methane and nitrogen. And my dish. This dish has to be pretty close to the screen that you pick up the messages on. What are you? Common. Okay. Let's see here. Specialty. Here's specialty. So that's it. I've got 8 of the boxes. I have 1 key I didn't use yet. Picked up some stuff in the waterfall cave that I started breaking it down, and then I was like, I really don't even need the stuff that's broken down from it. But alright, so let's get out of here, and we will start a brand new game. It's going to be Survival 7. I'd like to be able to change this. And standard, we're not going to go to any crazy crash sites. We're just going to start. And as we start, you can see the planet looks really bad. We're going to turn it green. Again. I believe when we left the last save, we didn't have insects yet. I think we ended with trees. And let's get a backpack and some oxygen going first here. Oh, iron right out the door. How far are we? Well, not too bad. So we'll just get a little bit of water and some cobalt. We start out with 100 oxygen. It's pretty hard to deal with that. It's not quite enough, and we also don't have very much room. I forgot actually already. We also don't have a jetpack yet. Just moving as slow as can be here. That'll make the jetpack a little bit bigger. What else do I need? A magnesium. I thought it was magnesium, but I didn't want to pick it up if I didn't need it. There we go. Well, up our oxygen. There we go. We also need to build this crafting tool, because if you don't have this crafting tool and you take off, you can't save yourself. So we need 2 silicon and 2 magnesium. You just get used to what these things look like. And it works out just fine. Oh, look at all that iron. Yes! There is some procedural generation based on character seed, a little bit. There we go. We need to be able to construct. And we need to be able to deconstruct, so another silicone and magnesium. See if there's anything behind me here. Well, both of the things that I need are here. There we go. And then we can build our first oxygen hut. Oops. And deconstruct. Without the deconstruct chip, you can't carry the oxygen hut around with you. So let's put the ice away. Grab some food, oxygen, and water. We also get a seed lerma so that we can do our first food. Alright, let's see here. The canyon is right there. It was the spires. And right over there is a gold box. Over there is a gold box right there. And there's one on top of... There's a ship over there you can't see. There's one on top of that ship. Alright. So we need 2 titanium, 3 iron, and 1 silicon. Silicone. Another titanium. Yep. And a silicone. And then we can go up on the hill there and drop our first oxygen hut. We're going to be dropping oxygen huts all over the map. I just prefer to have them. I still carry oxygen, water, and food everywhere I go until I don't need water, until I don't need oxygen. I believe water is first, and then oxygen comes later. There we go. And we'll get inside just in the nick of time. Now we're going to find the material for another oxygen hut. And this is basically first day stuff. Setting up the oxygen and, oh yeah, the power to run all these oxygen huts. We're going to need to do that too. What have I got? 3. I need 1 titanium and 2 more oxygen. And we're just going to, there's my titanium. And we're just going to plunk down a couple of bits of power here. There we go. We'll come over here. We're going to build a base on this side, but probably a little bit back from the edge. And it's going to need to be a little bit uphill so that it doesn't run into stuff like that. So, put it up there. I don't know if we can jump that high. I don't think so. Nope. So we need to get back to our other oxygen hut. This is why we carry oxygen. I'm going to start out dying on the first day. Alright, fine, I'll use it. And I can pick up some stuff here. And let's see here. I think we need 3 iron. Maybe only 2. Let's find out. Oops. Buttons are tricky. Stuff interferes now. It didn't used to. I'm glad that it does. There we go. And what do we need for that? Oh, yep, that's all we needed. And we can get that to snap in. If you're not sure if it's snapped in, you can move. And if you move and it moves, that means it's not snapped. So there we go. There's the first building of our new house. It's going to be house operations and everything. Alright. The next hut goes in that sandfall cave, the iridium cave over there. Did I already get silicone? I did. I have to pay better attention. It's nighttime already. Good grief. That's hard to believe. That's titanium. There we go. I just want to check before I go in. Yep, we got it. Hopefully I have enough oxygen to get that far because I don't have any more tanks on me. I don't think jumping moves you any faster. But you know I like to hop. I'm a hopper. Oh my goodness. I think I might have to assemble and disassemble. So we need access to this so we can get heaters going. Oh boy. Get there, buddy. Just get there. There we go. Don't try this at home until you're used to the buttons anyway. Alright, so in here we have iridium right there. We have a golden chest up there. We have a blue chest around the corner here, I think. I don't want to open too many blue chests because the blue chests actually advance. If you don't open them and leave them alone, the higher your transformation index, which is the number in the upper right corner, the more the items in the blue chests that are undisturbed advance. I didn't see it. It must be upstairs. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Oh, I'm used to that hut being much closer to the center thing here. Oh my goodness. At first, the huts feel so far apart. Alright, now then, let's take a look at this. We need iron for that. Let's see if we can find a piece of iron. Here we go. And we will get a crafting station in here. And there's some cobalt. One more cobalt, please. There we go. Is there any ice right here? Here's one. Here's a bunch. And there's some iron. Perfect. I like to get this one completely set up so that I don't have to worry about it. We'll just grab ourselves a box. There we go. And put some water in there. Oh, I didn't put my deconstructo thingy on. Yeah, we need water. We're not desperate for it, but we will be on our way back. Alright, let's get back. Sometimes I get a little bit hung up on trying to mine some things. That still feels really far away. But we're going to get some pressure going. Some pressure and some power going. I like to get the stuff out of the lake bottom. That's a lake right there. And I like to get the stuff out of the lake bottom as much as I can. These things don't respawn, but the asteroids do drop them. Let's see. Can I get some cobalt before I need some more? I need iron and silicon. There's iron. Alright, let's get some air. Do I have it? No. There's some right there. So, a lot of things can kill you in this game. Asteroids hitting you when you're hungry. You gotta keep your food level above, 50-60%. Definitely want to do that. I'm going to run out of power here quickly. That's a half. Yeah, we need to put up some power, so let's drop a box and make water. We're going to hold down the control key so we can do that without having to reopen the menu constantly. And another oxygen. There we go. And we can drop the food off because we got to transport the stuff out of the little landing pod. All right, now we need iron, iron, iron. Pretty soon we have to go really far to get iron, but there's usually a ton of it down in the lake bed along the sides. That was silicone, right? I'll grab it. Alright, we also need some titanium for the pressure drills. Get low on oxygen. There's some more iron. So what we'll have is a large base that will be basically hallways until we get the big 4-square room. And the ends of those hallways will all have doors and stairs if needed. Yeah. Alright, let's go do some power. Get a drill going. As you can see, the terraformation index is sitting on 0 because we haven't done anything to contribute to it yet. Pick up these things so they're not in the way. There we go. Come on. They're interfering with each other. Let's see how much we have. We need... Oh, we still need more titanium. Alright, let's start drills. I think we can do a couple of them. There we go. Which hut's closer? This one. It's so hard right at the very beginning because of the oxygen. Yes, yes. I'm going. I'm going. There we go. Alright, I have to keep reminding myself. Yes, yes, iron. Iron. We need iron. That's iron over there. That's the aluminum fields. That is titanium. Alright, well, we need it too. There are 2 golden crates that I know of immediate to the aluminum fields. And golden crates are just specialty crates. Kind of like in Subsistence, you get the locked crates. And, really? There we go. Alright. We'll set this hut up with a crafting machine, crafting tier 2. I like to have those around at the beginning of the game because it's a lot easier to just make water or oxygen than it is to race home without water. And even though home is right there, it feels like a really long distance. Let's just check. Let's see, we haven't advanced yet. We can make that, but we don't need it quite yet. We will in a minute. Alright. Now then, let's make our screens. We need silicon, magnesium, silicon, and silicon. We need a lot of silicon. We look across the field for it. There's some more iron. There we go. As soon as you start making pressure, the survival gear starts to come up. Here's more silicon. Alright. Just need to build some screens. I think we need one more, maybe? And we also need to make our O2 tank. I think it takes 2 of those. Come on. Sometimes I don't point right at the thing. Oh boy. Oh boy, are we gonna die in the first episode? I'm so used to not having to worry about oxygen at all. Ah, we made it. Alright, so in order to make an oxygen tank, first we need to put away that. There we go. In order to make any one of these things, you have to take them off. So we'll grab the oxygen tank and we will go to oxygen tank T2. I didn't get the magnesium. Oh, nope, put the oxygen tank back on. There's one. I was concentrating so hard on the silicone. There we go. It's good stuff. Let me know in the comments below what about music level. I can turn it up, I can turn it down. About sound levels for other stuff. There we go. Now we have 200 oxygen, and we're just going to keep building that up. And let's see. I don't know what like triggers those other than just general terraformation index. So let's do that and those. And let's see here, veggie tube. I don't think we, well, we do have a lerma, huh? Maybe we should build a hut and up at that ship, which means we might need 2 huts. Although we do have 200 oxygen now, but I think we have time to go over there and build the hut. We only need 2. And what do we already have? The silicon. Oh, we didn't need that. Right, now generally there's a ton of iron on this side. And generally by that I mean most of my saves. Here's another blue box. Okay, we got all the stuff we need. Let's go up here. It's gonna be a rough climb. And we gotta jump most of this. You gotta do it quickly too, because that oxygen is down to 50% already. There we go. You can hear my space bar. It gets a little bit damaged because No Man's Sky has a jetpack and subsistence. You need it for jumping, and you need it for climbing and jumping and Stranded Deep. And I've been playing a lot of Planet Crafter since the update came out. Alrighty. Here we go. Ooh! I get these oxygen huts like right on the edge of failing. Let's see, silicon around here. Is that one? There we go. Perfect. Yeah, once again, we are going to drop in a crafter so that we can just immediately craft as soon as we need to. And I think we are just about done. Let's go grab a golden chest so that our very first veggie tube has the best possible seed in it. As we may only have one for a little while. Up on top of this ship, right in between these two places, we will take everything and the box, because the box is also going to give us some good stuff, including aluminum. We're not quite at the point of worrying about super alloy, but the aluminum comes in handy almost immediately. And this is our cave. We're waiting for that stuff to melt. We can almost get that one right there. Usually that's how I get through, is I sneak in right here. And then we gotta jump. Uh-oh, jump. There we go. Alright, did I pick up the iron? I did. So we can put a box right there. And we got our first great seed. For that we need 0.35 power. And we were just getting our stuff for our screens. So iron, silicone, magnesium, and cobalt we have at the house. There we go. We need to keep an eye on the power. Most importantly, the power. Going back downhill is so much faster. Someday maybe we'll have fall and sort of roll techniques or animations for that. Right now we have to hurry because it's a really long way across that lake. It feels like a long way. I say hurry and then I stop to pick up stuff. I want to be able to... Oh, my inventory's full, of course. I want to be able to make these screens. Here it is. Alright, the sort of tutorial, it's really just a guide to move you forward, is in the upper left-hand side of the screen there. And there's a lot of things it doesn't tell you, like that you can do that. You can put things on top of boxes. So we've got 2 kilowatt hours left. I do not have any iron. And and my game just started to lag. There's the backpack T2. When we come back next time, we will start with that backpack and getting the other screen going to show our progress. And that's it for today. I want to thank you all so much for coming along. I do hope that you have a lovely evening. We will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.